Daily AI News. Headlines for June 3, 26. AI-enabled cyber threats study. Windows Agent Framework open source. Alphabet $80 billion AI build-out. Copilot desktop app. Agent mode default in Office. Intel AI at Computex. Uber caps AI spending. Copilot Sandboxes preview. Gemini models in Copilot. Copilot task scheduling. A new report from Anthropic analyzed 832 banned accounts engaged in malicious cyber activity between March 2025 and 2026, mapping them onto the MITRE ATT and CK framework. It found that AI makes attackers more dangerous by enabling later-stage operations like lateral movement. Cyber attacks are becoming more autonomous, with AI chaining together attack phases, blurring risk distinctions. The MITRE framework fails to fully capture AI-driven threats. Notably, 67.3% of actors used AI for malware writing, and risk scores jumped from 33% to 56% in a year, while AI use shifted from initial access to post-compromise activities. Microsoft Build 2026 opened with Satya Nadella declaring AI has moved from synchronous assistants to async coworkers. He announced Project Polaris, Microsoft's own coding AI, which will replace GPT-4 in GitHub Copilot by August. Other releases include the open-sourced Windows Agent Framework, Azure Agent Mesh for federated multi-agent execution, Copilot Workspace leaving beta, Foundry Local reaching general availability, and Agent Mode as the default across Office 365 Copilot. Meanwhile, Anthropic filed its IPO, the Pentagon awarded Microsoft a $9.69 billion contract, and Claude is now available in Azure AI Foundry. Alphabet plans to raise $80 billion by selling stock to pay for its artificial intelligence infrastructure. The company will sell $10 billion in stock to Berkshire Hathaway. Alphabet says it needs the money for capital spending to expand AI infrastructure and global computing power. The company faces strong demand for its AI services from businesses and consumers, which exceeds supply. Alphabet wants to grow its foundation to support future opportunities. CEO Sundar Pichai said the company expects to spend between $180 and $190 billion on capital expenses this year. GitHub has been recognized as a leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for AI code assistance for the second consecutive year. This acknowledgement highlights GitHub's continued leadership in AI-powered code generation tools, particularly through offerings like GitHub Copilot. The recognition matters because it validates GitHub's role in transforming developer productivity with generative AI, reinforcing its position as a trusted platform for building, shipping, and maintaining software at scale. At Microsoft Build 2026, Satya Nadella declared that AI has moved from synchronous assistants to async coworkers. Project Polaris, Microsoft's own coding AI, will replace GPT-4 in GitHub Copilot by August, running on Maya 200 accelerators. The company open-sourced the Windows Agent Framework under MIT and launched Azure Agent Mesh for multi-agent execution. Copilot Workspace exited beta, Foundry Local reached general availability, and Agent Mode became default in Office 365. Additionally, Anthropic filed its IPO, the Pentagon gave Microsoft a $9.69 billion contract, and Claude is now available in Azure AI Foundry. Intel announced new AI innovations at Computex 2026 in Taipei. CEO Lip-Bu Tan introduced rack-scale AI infrastructure using Intel Xeon processors and Sambanova SN50 reconfigurable dataflow units. This helps customers scale inference and agentic workloads. Intel also launched an agentic cloud offering for disaggregated inference with vector core compute. The company partnered with Foxconn, Sambanova, and Perplexity to deliver chip-to-rack-scale solutions tailored to industry challenges. Uber has implemented a monthly $1,500 spending cap per employee on AI coding tools like Anthropic's Claude Code and Cursor to curb exorbitant costs. This follows the ride-sharing giant exhausting its entire annual AI budget in just 4 months after encouraging maximal usage. The company's COO recently questioned AI's productivity impact, highlighting the broader tech industry challenge of demonstrating clear return on investment from heavy AI spending. GitHub Copilot now runs in secure, isolated sandboxes, both locally and in the cloud. These sandboxes restrict Copilot's access to file system, network, and system resources according to your policies. This enables developers and enterprises to adopt agentic workflows where Copilot executes commands and modifies files without sacrificing security. Local sandboxes are built on Microsoft MXC technology and can be centrally configured through Intune. They are included in the standard Copilot seat. As AI agents become integral to development, such secure execution environments provide foundational infrastructure with consistent governance and control. GitHub Copilot now supports 2 Gemini models across multiple tools. Gemini 3.1 Pro Preview and Gemini 3.5 Flash are available in Copilot CLI, the Cloud Agent, the Copilot App and Technical Preview, and the Copilot SDK. Gemini 3.1 Pro Preview works with Copilot Student, Pro, Pro Plus, Business, and Enterprise plans. Gemini 3.5 Flash works with Pro, Pro Plus, Business, and Enterprise plans. Administrators for Business and Enterprise must enable the Gemini model policy in Copilot settings. After that, users in the organization can access the models. This update was released on June 2, 2026. GitHub Copilot now offers automations, letting you hand off repetitive tasks to the AI agent. Examples include triaging issues, fixing nightly test failures, and drafting weekly release notes. Automations work in private and internal repositories, with public support coming soon. Each automation is scoped to one repository where the agent can read and write code. Available for Copilot Pro, Pro Plus, Max, Business, and Enterprise users, though Business and Enterprise need the Cloud Agent policy enabled. Create automations on GitHub.com or in the Copilot app. Configure a name, prompt, trigger, tools, and model. Token usage is billed to the creator. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to stay updated. And turn on notifications so you never miss out. Let us know in the comments what you think about this video. See you tomorrow for the next daily AI news.